Hello everyone, welcome back to PLC Automation. This is Jafar, and in today's video we are going to talk about PLC. This video is for beginners or the people starting to learn PLC automations. So, what is a PLC? PLC means Programmable Logic Controller. But forget the name for a moment, right? Just think, a PLC is basically the brain of a machine. It reads signals from the field, makes decisions, and controls the outputs 24 hours a day, non-stop. So for example, on your HMI, you have a start button, stop button, sensors, motors, valves, and pumps. Every time you press a button and a motor starts, there is a PLC behind it. Let me give you a real examples for industry. Okay, first of all, we are going to create a project in TIA Portal. We start the program to the software TIA Portal, and we add a project. We call it training. My first training video, training program, right? In TIA Portal, we have different kind of CPU. So for this training, we're gonna choose CPU 1200, okay? So add a device. When we have created our project, we will directly come to this screen. And after that, we can just add a new device. And in this list, controller, we have CPUs like 1200s, 1500s. These two are the modern CPUs. 300 and 400 we have also, but it's a little older versions, okay? And we have also Symmetric ET2000 CPUs. It's for the I/O stations, for extra uh, inputs and outputs, for example. But in the next videos, I will explain about the CPUs and its CPUs. But for now, we are going to choose our CPU 1200, and I choose CPU 1217C DC. Why we choose this one will be explained in another video, but this video is for the very starters, and I want to start from the zero, okay? So we choose our CPU 1200, we click on it, we take the last version 4.2. We tap on OK. Here is our CPU. Okay. Before we look towards buttons, start or stop buttons, just we are going to have a look to the CPU itself. We click on our CPU, we go to properties. In our properties, we have general informations about name, the memory, the article number. So for example, when you're a technician or PLC programmer and you are working on a project, and in some cases, the PLC CPU will not work. So you click on it, you get the article number, and you make sure you have the same CPU you're buying the new one, or you have there to check if they are the same article number. Okay. And the second line here you have general information again, but the interface network. Whenever you want to add some components or dynamic drives or any other slave to this PLC, they communicate through a network communication. But at this point, we do not do that. We do not set an IP address. Just we are having a look around, okay? IP protocol, Profinet. You don't worry. I just want to show it and do not go deep because just have a look, okay? We have all, and here we have the digital input and the digital output. So PLC 1200, this is a little important. You open it, you go to your digital inputs. If you click on it, you have your digital inputs here. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 digital inputs. So we have started counting from downstairs, but no worries. 14 digital inputs, and we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 digital outputs. Okay, in this CPU we have also analog inputs and analog outputs. So we have two channels for analog inputs, and we have also two channels for analog output. What we exactly do with these outputs and inputs, we will get to them, okay? For animation, sometimes you are going to make animation. It's better to activate the system and clock memory because there are the bits, they are blinking by itself. So they are constantly, they are false, true, true, false, true, false, true, false. But okay, we are going to use them somehow, but now only about this. Okay, so now we go to our example, okay? We have add our CPU to our project, and now we are going to program blocks. In our program blocks, we go to our main OB1. Okay, in main OB1, to work clean, to work or to make a program understandable, readable for everyone, it's very important to keep so clean as possible, okay? And I recommend to use function blocks or function to write the code. We do not write directly to OB1 because otherwise it's going to be very messy, right? We are going to add a new block, a function block in this case. Why function block? Because function blocks are reusable blocks. So once you have met for one motor, one function block, and you can use the same function block for different kinds of motor, for different motors, okay? But we will come to that. We choose the ladder, the language. I prefer SCL, but now for beginners and starters, ladder is more understandable and easy to follow the logic, right? Okay, we will give it a name. My first function block. Then, okay, use different examples, but we start from one tank. Okay, so when you have a tank full of water, okay, there is a sensor tells the PLC that the tank is empty or full, right? The PLC starts the pumps when the tank needs water. When the tank is full, the PLC stops the pump and gives an alarm. or gives a signal to the operator to tell us, hey, the tank is full of water, and it also stops the motor, okay? Okay, we will keep it as simple and realistic, right? Okay, we have input for our tank. We have two sensors, high level and a low level sensor. Low level sensor, and we have the high level sensor. High level sensor. Okay, and now we have our pump, and now we have an alarm, high level alarm, right? And we also have an internal bit. We will call it fill request. Fill request. All right. Okay. Go to our logic. Network 1. We are going to make it fill request. So now our tank is empty. Okay. We request to fill the tank. Okay. Let me put also text here. Tank empty request filling, right? So we put normally closed, and here we put here the low level sensor and our filling request. It was this one. Now there, fill request, right? And now in network 2 we are going to, so when we are requesting to fill the tank, and now the tank is filling, when the high level is activated, it means the tank is full and we stop the motor, right? Here I have an output 1, I don't know why. Okay. We have, I think, here we should also have a pump 1. Okay. Now, network 2, stop filling when full, right? And we add tank is full, stop filling. Always when you are writing or you are making an FB or an FC, make it with a lot of explanation, make it with full explanation, because after you, when there is another technician or another programmer, when they open your program, they understand it directly without any losing the time or without any other actions. They just look to the logic and they understand, okay? And now we put here a reset. Fill request, we reset it, and it's the high level sensor. Okay, so when the high level is activated, the filling request is to reset, right? And now in network 3, we are going to make a control, pump control, and our text. Pump runs while filling. Okay, so we make it the one. Okay. We are going to here fill request. High level is not activated and the motor runs. Pump 1 runs. Okay, and network 4 again is high level alarm. Okay, so when our high level sensor is activated, we take high level alarms. Okay, so it's done now. Let me explain one more. How does it work? Okay, the tank becomes empty. The low level is activated. The low level sensor is activated, which tells you, hey, the tank is empty, and the PLC sets fill request, and also the pump starts. And when the tank reaches high level, the PLC stops the motor and activates an alarm. It's safe, simple, and 100% industrial. Okay, let's have a go to OB1. We are going to call our FB function block. We will call it 1. So let's test it. This is the low level sensor, the high level sensor, and the high level alarm, and the pump. Okay, so let's download it or start the simulation. Okay, go to online. So when our pump was empty, so the low level is activated, right? When the system knows the low level, there is no water in the tank. The low level is activated, the pump is now turning. The pump should turn into 0, but you see it's yes, okay. So, it's when it's off, the motor starts filling, and